Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, listen, I wanted to show you something today that I think you'll find interesting. We are going to put in some new air-conditioned vents, and I want to tell you something. These things will lower the temperature in your Airstream 10 to 15%. Let's get at it. Okay, so everyone is familiar with this type of vent, and if you align the holes correctly, you'll, in this particular area, there are 3 rivets that hold that vent up. Now because I'm by myself, I just drilled those out with a 1/8 inch drill bit. Real simple. Did it really slow. Kind of moved the drill bit around as I did it. So you can see hole number 1, hole number 2, hole number 3. Now that's not my messy cut. That is Airstream, unfortunately. But popped right out. Okay, so when you get the package, you'll get 4 of these little horseshoes. They're very thin, you can see, and they'll come packaged, well packaged in the aircraft box, and you'll get the various vents there. And then I'll show you how to put this in the ceiling. Very, very easy. The vent is out, and then I'm going to take my horseshoe, and I'm pretty much just rotating the horseshoe in a circular pattern. Now I'll need 2 hands to do that, so I won't be able to video it. But what's going to basically happen is these holes do not line up with the rivet holes. What will happen is these holes will be exposed on the inside like you see them, and because the horseshoe is wider than the actual cut hole, what will happen is all of the holes of the horseshoe will be inside and not concealed by the skin of the Airstream. And then you simply test the holes to make sure they're threaded well with the screws before you put the vent up there. If everything's set and in place, the vent then will go over this and cover all of that kind of ragged edge, but you'll see that, and I'll show you that as we go along. Okay, so you can now see that I've sort of tested. They give you a little Allen wrench. You can use your own tool or theirs. Actually, theirs is actually a pretty good little tool. So what I have done is tested all of them, and I have positioned this horseshoe here in a way that it clears all of the edges of the Airstream skin. Now, what I want to say is you can see here that it's very close, but it does clear it, and I know it's very close here. But so I'm going to keep that horseshoe right where it is, take these screws out carefully, pop the vent in, screw it in, done deal. So now the horseshoe is in place. I don't know what they call that. I'll call it a horseshoe. All of the screws are in place. I'm taking my camera, go all the way around, let you see it. Now what I'm going to do is reposition it because everything's lined up. The horseshoe is between the insulation and the skin. So I'm just gonna take the aircraft logo, because I just want it pretty, and make sure they're all pointing in the same direction, and turn it, and then I'll tighten it, and then you're done. Pretty easy, huh? Okay, so let me show you how this thing works. So it has a little turn screw here, and that's just going to open the vent, close the vent, okay? Kind of like a ball valve. But I have to tell you that, you know, the way these are finished, they're polished here, even the cool, nice logo that they have on it. And when you open this thing up, all of the forced air, and then this nose spins around 360 degrees, and you can pretty much put that anywhere you want, and it's very directed air. And the reason we did this is because we're going to be out west, Arizona, in some really hot spots. That is about as easy as it gets. Vinny and Ronnie Dennis from Airstream. Vinny, everybody knows him out in California, and Ronnie Dennis at Airstream Nuts and Bolts. Thanks for calling me right back and giving me the instructions. Guys, everything I just showed you, it's that simple, goes right in. It's a beautiful finished product. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. Well, there you have it. That's all she wrote. So what we finally decided to do was to go ahead and put 4 of these vents in the main area where all the big windows are. And then we kept the regular vents in the bedroom in the back. I think that's gonna keep the area a lot cooler. Well, there you have it. If an ex-insurance guy can do it, I bet you can too. Till next time, happy trails.